So if you've been checking out the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships for the main game and for Master Duel, you'd understand why I'm making this video. The finals of both events are guaranteed to be TCG versus TCG, which is a first in history. Because previously, the OCG players, especially the Japanese, were always the ones dominating every single event. As a matter of fact, even though the US actually made it to the finals 4 times, they never won a single time. And the TCG world only has 5 wins, which is nothing compared to the 8 wins that the Japanese have. And by the way, when I say 8 wins, I'm actually only referring to the Japanese players, so not even the other Asian countries. The point of the matter is, they usually outclass us when it comes to these kind of events. It might be because they get the cards way before us and they get a lot of practice in. And although this is a strong argument, it doesn't really justify everything. They do get more practice than us, sure, but at the same time, it's in a maxi environment. So you see, when they go to Worlds, they have to ditch everything they worked for and adapt to our metagame. Because the Worlds format is always way more similar to the TCG format since it's way more restrictive than the OCG. And conversely, Master Duel is way more similar to the OCG because they have Maxi over there. And the existence of Maxi justifies a lot of insane cards running around, such as Block Dragon and That Grass Looks Greener. But if they have to adapt to our format, it kinda nullifies the advantage that they have, right? So even though they might actually have more experience than us, it kind of evens the ground. But with that said, how come not a single OCG player managed to make it to top 8 this Worlds? Are they just worse players than us? Did the TCG players just get lucky? First things first, tiebreakers could have played a role. From the 7th position all the way to 11th place, every single player had the exact same score, so 12 points. So in other words, in theory, we definitely could have had 2 OCG players in top 8, although they would still be the minority. Now, this has nothing to do with technical play. Tiebreakers are out of one's control because they're influenced by the players you beat and the players you lose to. What is in your control is your deck choice and also how you play. I want to believe that a lot of OCG players didn't really have that much of an idea of what the TCG players would be playing because we actually had Kashtira before and they didn't. I mean, they did, but the deck was heavily nerfed unlike us. And because of the fact that Kashtira is pretty much unplayable this format, and a lot of players actually qualified to Worlds with Kashtira, most of the room changed decks last minute. Jeremy Mitchell played Vanquish Soul, and Paulie played Dragon Link. And Steven Santoli and Enzo played Math Mech. Let's go, boys. Jessica Robinson and Gabrielle Susi both played Rika. By the way, Santiago also played Dragon Link with Paulie. And Juan Mateo is currently in top 4 with Sword Soul. By the way, there are a lot of other interesting decks that people actually played at Worlds, so if you want to check them out, go on the most recent article that Road of the King published. I will be putting the link in the description box below. But yeah, all of this just to say that for once, regardless of what happens, the TCG is destined to win both Master Duel and the main game. This is a first in history and definitely proves that the TCG players are definitely fierce rivals for the OCG. Because, you know, after winning Worlds for like 7 times straight, they might be tempted to believe that we suck. But we don't. Anyways, I'll be making another video tomorrow when we know who the world champion will be. Will it be Jeremy, Paulie, Santiago, or Juan Mateo? There is a 50% chance that it's Dragon Link, a 25% chance that it's Vanquish Soul, and another 25% for Sword Soul. This is so exciting and I can't wait to see the outcome. Guys, let me know who do you think will be winning the World Championships in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.